From the weather team you can trust, here's Chief Meteorologist Eric Snyder.
A little July weather in the middle part of May. Hard to tell the difference just from some of these live shots. This is our camera on top of the Sodas Point Lighthouse. We got the camera pointed off to the east toward that beach where it has been not crazy crowded, but, you know, steady stream of people enjoying the beach weather late this afternoon. It still is beach weather, at least at the airport. We're at 86 degrees, wind out of the southwest at 15 miles per hour. Dew points today are a little higher than what they were yesterday. It's no surprise that the temperatures aren't as hot. It's tougher to heat up when you got more moisture in the air, but it feels hotter, and that heat index is now up to about 87. It's also playing into some of our instability values. More moisture in the air means if and when we get storms to come on through, there is more high-octane juice for those storms to tap into. And at this point, there's no cloud cover. There's no light garbage showers that are going to slow anything down. The only thing that's going to be to our benefit is a likely arrival around or slightly after sundown. That will help to a degree. The question is, how much is that going to end up helping? We've got severe thunderstorm watches still along this leading edge here with that line into western Ohio. I have to imagine the Storm Prediction Center is going to have to at least consider reissuing some farther off to the east as this moves through. That's not a guarantee. That's not a promise. We'll have a severe thunderstorm watch this evening, but they're going to probably have to take a look at it. Some of the bowing out structures here, when you hear your weather guys say that, you see how this takes a backward C shape? That bowing is because we've got some stronger wind gusts getting yanked in on the backside of that line. So it pushes the core out ahead of everything else, and it makes it look like a backward C. For us, it's an important signal that there's going to be some damaging wind gust potential within those storms. We know, though, that after the sun goes down, the ingredients for severe weather are not as favorable. The question is always, we know it doesn't just stop becoming severe like that. It's a gradual process. Do we see that happen before they get here, or does it happen a little bit after they get here? One way or the other, the risk for severe weather this evening is low, but it's certainly not zero. We'll rain this out after tomorrow morning and go dry by the afternoon. Should be dry for the rest of the week, if I'm being honest. Overall threat for severe stuff out of this. Let me back out of the way so you can see it. Rochester in 390 and points westward. It's still a low threat for you, but relatively speaking, that will be the highest probability of storms still misbehaving. Remember what I said. Deeper we go into the night, the more these are going to weaken, which means areas to our east, storms should be weakening as they move on through. Then there is the weekend. I mentioned that we shouldn't have any rainfall from Wednesday afternoon through the end of the week, but we will into the weekend. That just looks like a weekend that outdoor plans might have some trouble. Still Tuesday, a lot can change. I'm just showing you our latest reality out of this. We will be back after the break.